out the live streaming capabilities of the YouTube. No one's watching, of course, because we didn't tell anyone we were going live. But what you doing?
I don't know. I nobody's watching this. Like, I'm pretty sure. Wait, how do we tell if people are watching this?
It actually gives me a counter of how many people are watching
Does
it.
it give another?
Yeah, it does actually tell me how many people are watching this, and if there are subscribers, they
What does 87% mean?
that means how much is uploading.
Oh.
Um,
Why does yours say 0?
Because mine uploads at a different speed than
So,
yours.
like, nobody's watching this.
No one's watching this, but wouldn't we rather do this when nobody's watching than when people are actually
Oh,
watching?
yeah.
So,
Wait, what if somebody, like, appears on this? So I'm like,
well, then I guess they get to hear us chit-chatting, because you and I have been in DC this week kind of hiding from everyone. Have we not?
well, yeah, so we don't get dragged into stuff. And also, to people I know, if anyone I know somehow, like, okay, they're live streaming and go poop in, like, that's not their house. Yes, we have been hiding you and avoiding you so we can get a thing called the actual vacation because we haven't had an actual vacation the whole entire year.
Part of it was we did think when we originally did the plans that you were going to have Soul Talk boot camp. When Soul Talk boot camp fell through, you and I were like,
Moment to actually have a vacation.
I mean, the thing is, you and I have been busy all year long with Autistic Wings, with your dad being deployed, with the dogs both getting sick multiple times. It's not been one time, it has been over and over with the dogs. You and I have been like, we need to just take a break. It has definitely been a thing. And we've been working on the podcast. I've been working on getting the new and improved stuff with we're coming up with so much with Autistic Wings, like the dance related IEP, trying to figure out how to take school related IEPs and turn them into dance related IEPs, trying to get fundraisers started because fundraisers have not been a huge, people have not been donating. Thanks again to Kip. No, but it's okay. We're still going to try this. Thanks to Miss Gail for doing all this, but we are here in DC. We went to the National Zoo. The panda bears aren't back, but you would have thunk they were back with as many panda things are all over that place, wouldn't you, Lita? You want to discuss the National Zoo?
Seriously, what? Why did they take the pandas back? The pandas do not like being there. Nor well are their bodies suited for it because they were living in America their whole entire lives and born in America. It's like that one anime where 2 children were born in space. Their bones and their health structure were just not made for China.
Well, and ignoring that part, did you enjoy? Because we got there right as the zoo opened at 8 a.m. and we pretty much had the zoo to ourselves for like the cool part of the morning when it wasn't, because it's been heat advisory after heat advisory. Today's the first day without heat advisory and the storm's rolling in right now. But heat advisories are not fun, are they? And you and I got to the zoo before the heat of the day. We were leaving as people were coming in, we're going back to a nice air conditioned hotel room. Did you enjoy coming back to the nice air conditioned hotel room as the heat advisories took off?
Yes, and also, I got to see adorable seals. And the tiny one. And the snoots. And their adorable little faces being like, love me. Love me. Nobody's here. Love me. Give me love.
Well, when we walked past the seals habitat, we were the only ones pretty much there. We were the only ones for the first hour or so. We were not, and even after that, I don't think we spent a lot of time with other people near us because it was just us and the animals. And the sales looked really, really excited, going, "Ooh, people to perform for. We're going to just perform." We got to see the beaver as he was eating and cleaning himself and going for a morning swim. It was indeed a fun, relaxing day. And then we came back here and we worked because we are away from the house, away from Autistic Wings, and we are still working, are we not?
Was it halfway vacation? Halfway vacation. Technically, just the leader doing mommy's version of vacation because mommy never takes an actual serious vacation. Because every time Lita has had a vacation with her parents, mommy has already spread work to the vacation. Lita even made a rule that the vacation is not the actual vacation unless you don't bring work with you. Mom breaks that rule a lot. She has no such thing as actual vacation. Yes, Mom, you
Yes,
don't.
I know. I don't do vacation well. Um, but no, I don't. We came back to the room. We did work. Monday, we spent the entire day here at the hotel while I was working, which probably wasn't much fun. And then yesterday, we went to the Air and Space. No, but let's just finish this conversation. Yesterday, we went to the Air and Space Museum, which was, I thought, a lot of fun. Did you enjoy the Air and Space Museum?
I enjoyed your one very long speech and then your three other teeny speeches. I'm also
Okay, for
now
anyone listening,
asking where Amelia Earhart went off to.
for anyone listening, you actually did enjoy the speech, as you continuously told me. You um, then we came back here. We worked on a podcast. I tried to recreate the speech. I'm working on editing, recreating the speech, and we'll put it out at some point in time. Um, then today we were going to go to the Natural History Museum, and mistakes happened. The
She got us to the wrong museum with a totally different architecture.
Well, okay, so yes, but the Uber driver did not drop us off at the Natural History Museum. He dropped us off across the street from the American History Museum. I was like, I think this isn't the entrance. You went, I think there are people going in. So we went in the door, and I think
How
it was
did
fun.
you not notice that there was nothing related to animals outside of humans being part of the animal kingdom?
But you enjoyed it, even though I messed up. And we're going to see if we can't go see the dinosaurs bright and early tomorrow morning before you have to be at a call to theater. Um, but
I'm just confused how you didn't realize this sooner.
no, I realized it once we got in, but then I also realized that the ruby slippers were in that museum. And I know my child and I know Wizard of Oz. And I also know we came home with a stuffed Toto. So I'm just pointing it out here that for my mistakes, I think you actually enjoyed going and seeing the lovely, lovely museum. And I really think you enjoyed it. You were dancing through half of it.
In my
Really were.
friends, the hurrah was catchy. Hurrah, hurrah, da da da, forget the lyrics, hurrah, hurrah, forget the lyrics, hurrah, hurrah.
I think it was blast. I think we had a blast. You got to see the ruby slippers. We got to see Lin Manuel Miranda's a costume from Hamilton.
Seriously, I just
We
thought
got to
he
see.
lost it. I just thought he
We
lost
got to
it.
see.
Because Mr.
Yes.
Lynn's Mr. Lynn.
Okay, let's go into other things. We got to see Prince's guitar. There was stuff from Sesame Street. There was stuff from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. There was stuff from Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Well, digital on that. You got to see Julia Child's Kitchen. You got to see the flag that flew over Fort McHenry in the War of 1814. What did you
Seriously,
think?
I would not mess with the people who made that flag. That is gigantic. I would not mess with them. If they have that many stamina in their arm muscles to make that giant flag, I would not mess with them because they're probably ding dang good with a sword.
I mean, and I think that was a flag. They definitely, it's a Garrison Sides flag. They made it by hand, which, like you said, yeah, maybe don't mess with the people making it by hand. You seemed very impressed with the flag. We then went into the hall where the president's stuff was. We went into where the first lady's stuff was. You got to see all the pretty
They outdo their
dresses.
husbands in fashion. They are more fashionable than their husbands. Seriously,
They
they
really
just outdo their husbands. Seriously, some days I question how any of them get married and I think, am I gonna be outdue by my wife in fashion? Like all the other presidents before me. Because first ladies outdo their husbands in fashion. They outdo. They upstage. They steal the spotlight. Ooh, no.
I mean, they do quite well. After that, we came back here. You have, starting tomorrow, DC Tap Fest. Are you excited? Just a
I'm
little
not
excited?
ready to be stuck in a basement. I'm
You're
sorry if
not
I
in the
want to.
basement tomorrow.
I love
You're not.
DC Cat Fest. I just do not want to not see the sunlight for 3 days in a row. I mean, I'm not stuck in basement for tomorrow, but for the rest of it, I won't see the sunlight like a vampire and only arise during the night, like vampire.
You're supposed to be very upbeat and excited and tell everyone they should come join you at DC Tap Fest, and you are not centered right now. Should
Well,
people
they
come?
should. It's just no, you will see the sun for at least 3 days. Except in the morning. You'll see the sun in the morning, but for like this much. This much. Yes, much. So if you don't want to see the sun for a couple days and then realize the sun exists, and even though you're an introvert, the sun exists. It's not one of those crazy Hollywood movies where they pretend where every introvert doesn't see the sunlight and that the sun still exists, then yes.
And me. So you guys have the All-Star concert tomorrow. You have 2 pieces you're in. You have the Will Smith one that I cannot remember the name of, and you have PJ and Rooster. Then, yeah. Then, are you kind of excited to see your entire Soul Talk family tomorrow? Yeah. Are you excited to dance with them, even though you're in a basement for 3 days in a row? Though I think you're in the intermediate class, whereas and a lot of them are, I believe, in the advanced class now, whether or not they want to. So, I, however, got no pushback for putting you in intermediate and looked and went,
They probably
intermediate.
think I'm an intermediate advance.
Well, you think they think you're an intermediate advance? Well, I mean, possibly, but what they don't know won't hurt
They
them.
won't be able to find me and drag me to stuff. I am
am
good
pretty
at
sure.
hiding.
Oh,
I have ghost white
have a
skin and
feeling.
I'm good at hiding.
Yes. I have a feeling they can still find you and drag you to stuff. They're good at finding you and dragging you. You have, Jam Fest coming up or Jam Sesh coming up. You have the cutting contest coming up. You have the student showcase coming up where you're going to be doing Elvis or Hound Dog. What are you most excited about this weekend? Any idea? Any at all?
Cake.
Cake. You guys also on Sunday, you guys have your second video shoot
Cake.
of the year, and cake is cake. What? Let me see. had a thought, and then it went bye-bye, and we can't do second takes because we are live. I know, but we're still pretending people are for this to go well, child. You pretend it's an actual thing. Do you think if people do see this later, because this will be up on YouTube afterwards, should people come down? If they see this before Monday, should they come down and join you guys at Weston City Center, DC?
Yes. Also, if you're the introvert who likes not seeing the sunlight for 3 days and then suddenly remembering the sun exists, then yeah, you're gonna forget the sun. Because it's a basement with no windows.
It's
you can't forget the sun.
Come down to DC Tap Fest, meet all the Soul Talkers. I hear there's an audition for Soul Talk. Should people try out for Soul Talk?
Yes. Yes. Like, please. Like, please. Like, I noticed finally, actually, yeah, as a babies group, so I'm no longer part of the people who did not like being babies of the group, but I'm pretty sure the teens were, the older people were disappointed there wasn't more older people. By that I mean the teens. Well, I'm a teen. I mean the older teens who are probably gonna be playing something.
Lita. Real quick. Do they have to be where they can go out to LA for Soul Talk rehearsals every month?
I do it on Zoom, so no. But you will be dragged to stuff. Also, they will drag out the confidence in you. They will find confidence.
Could you try to keep yourself a little bit centered, please? I know you have your cell phone, so you're not doing the greatest job of keeping your phone steady, but hey, it is a test. No one is watching. We'll enjoy this while we do. So they should try out for Soul Talk, though. Soul Talk is fun. It's exciting, correct? What would you say to someone who was like, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough for Soul Talk?
They will literally hit and kick and hit and hit and kick and hit and kick the confidence out of you. I will drag the confidence out of you. They will drag the confidence out of you. If you act like you have no confidence, because you probably don't, because it's so second nobody has such thing as confidence, yeah, that's getting dragged out of you, so you better don't will pretend like you have confidence, or else your butt is getting whipped. Well, not actually whipped. You're just mentally gonna be forced to have confidence. Because they are my friend group. We all force each other to have confidence. So, yeah, there's no such thing as coming in with that state of mind. Unless you want to be hit on the back of the head 20 times. Like, we all will probably never ever get a date even when we're legally allowed to by our contract. Yes, it was an air contract, still contract. But yeah, none of us are getting boyfriends or girlfriends. Because even the 20-year-olds still don't.
Hey, Lita, ignoring that part. What is one of the biggest reasons someone should try out for and join Soul Talk?
You get paid in cake, and it's cute, adorable little Soul Talk babies with little adorable shoes, little adorable hats, little adorable skirts, little adorable pants. And they also act like they are adults. They also have sunglasses.
Lita, can we be a little quieter? Well, there are other people in the hotel. What do Soul Talkers get to do during the year other than get on Zoom once a month or go out to LA to rehearse? What exciting stuff does Soul Talk do?
Cake and parties, cake and Christmas parties, cake and parties, and cake and fun parties, and cake and parties, and board games and TV shows, but for kids, because, well, we bring the babies and all of us love the baby TV shows.
Do you guys maybe do 2 concerts at least a year, one in Hollywood and one in DC,
Oh
and
yeah,
film a
that's
couple
a
videos.
scene. Yeah, I just remember. All I remember is babies in sunglasses and little adorable scrunchies, and how freaking cutely cool the babies look.
Camera just went cuckoo banana brains. I mean, you can see that. This is what happens when we're on my stuff. I think my camera
Yep.
has decided it is time to sign off. This is always fun. It is great. Hi. It just decided it does not want to focus. Yeah. All right. Well, we are going to sign off from our first live. Found a problem here. And you want to say hi? Tell all the soul talkers we'll see them in less than 24.
How long tonight?
The night is 12 hours, but you don't see that is terrible.
I'll see you next morning.
Oh, now it starts working as soon as I go to sign off. No, we're not seeing them tomorrow. Rita, you're not seeing them tomorrow morning. You're seeing them tomorrow night. We don't get together with them until 4:00. That's why we can go to the museum and spend one last morning,
Oh yeah.
having fun.
I thought it was 4 a.m.
No, you do not have a 4 a.m. Call. You have a 4 p.m. call. I have checked multiple times. No one has changed it yet today. I'm waiting for someone to change it.
Okay, Chloe, if you see this, have you been replaced for a robot? Because Chloe, you know you. Miss Chloe, you know you. And Miss Vaughn, you know your sister.
No, let's be honest. I think we're perfectly fine. I think everyone's on the right schedule for tomorrow. You don't have to do it till 4:00. And then the All-Star concert is sometime tomorrow night. I don't know if there's still tickets, but if you're in DC and you see this in time, come. It'll be fun. What time's the All-Star concert? Oh, the All-Star concert's at 8 p.m. It's going to be a late night.
If you don't, I can't save you from Miss Maud's wrath.
Yeah, come see it. All right, so signing off. This was a good first attempt, I think.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.